All right, here's his eyes on the sparrow. Hi, Paula, my sweetie. This is for you. All right. I say all the time that if you know the number system and circle of fourths, you could play anything. And here's a good example. All right, his eyes on the sparrow. When I think of his eyes on the sparrow, I think of the introduction is 1, 6, 2, 5, 4. 1, which is D flat. 6, big 6, which is the B flat, flat 9. B flat, A flat, D. How about say B flat, A flat, B, D, F. 2 chord, right? 5. And if you want to, you could do 5 and then do the 5 major. 1 chord, right? You know, you could take that bottom note and move it along the scale. Take the 1, 5 in the left hand, it can move along the scale too. 5, both 5s, alright. Now, so that's 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, right? Now, but to dress it up, I want to say, for the 1 chord, before I go to the 1 chord, I want to say, and then when I go to the 6, I want to chromatic down. And hit it again. Before I go to the 2, I want to say, sorry. Okay. Now before I hit the 1. Okay. Then 1, 2, 5, 1. Watch. Why do I feel discouraged? 1. Then circle, starting at 6, right? And on Y, go to 4. And why do the shadows 5 come 1? And then if I want to, I could do 2, 5 again to fill in. Why? Let's see. Now, why should my heart be lonely? Will be 1, big 6 to 2. Right? See how I talk numbers? Why should my heart be lonely? Now on 2, oh well, we'll do that later. And the 2 is most time going to go to what? 1, 6, 2. 2 is going to 5. And long for my heavenly home. Now when I get to 1 and I'm following somebody, I need to fill in. 1, 6, 2, 5 is always a real good feeling when you get to 1. Need something to do. Oh. See how I did that 1? And what did I do when I got to 2? I just inverted it and walked along the scale, right? See how I did the B flat since I'm on the 2 chord? Since it has a B flat and the F sharp in it, I just inverted it, took that B flat and F sharp, walked down the scale. When Jesus is my portion. Now, what do you think the numbers are going to be? Once again, 1, 6, 2, 5 again. Only this time I'm going to use regular 6. When Jesus is. But if I wanted to, I could do big 6 again. If I wanted to. Jesus is my portion. Now. Our constant friend is he is going to be circle. 1, 6, 2, 5, 4. Our constant friend is he. Okay. Then for a fill in, I'm going to do the 2 from the circle. Remember the 6, 2? His eye. Alright, so 5 with the major. Now for a little exception, we'll add a dominant in the left hand. Is on the spare 1 chord with alternate bass. Sparrow. Now on the 2 chord, a lot of times you can use diminish. Well, minor. Diminish. 2 chord diminish, which is, it looks like the big 3. E flat, A, D flat, E flat, F sharp. Remember that big 3 chord? Right? And when you get to that 2 chord like that, sometimes in place of it you can also turn it into a 7 chord, the dominant on the 7th. So I said, his eye, let's see, his eye, the sparrow, or his eye is on the sparrow. So anytime you can do that, you can do that. Because by coincidence, the 2 chord, if you diminish it, it's the same chords that you hit when you go to the dominant. And if you need more information on dominants, just put dominant in the search engine and find dominants. See what I mean by that. You can make chords off the flat 7 of the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flat to 7. You can make chords off that. And I know. So when I went to that, I went to the major, D flat major. Or for there, you can say. How I did it 2 ways when you're on the 7. Just move to the A in the bass, and I know, which is D flat, your 1 chord with A flat in the bass. Or you can go back and forth from this diminished to major, right? A flat, D flat, F, and I know. First time you say, he watch. Remember that we did before, the A flat with F sharp in the bass. Bears me. It's 1 chord with the alternate bass. Once again, if you're on 1 and you need to fill in, what do you do? 1, 6, 2, 5. Me. Second time when they say his eye is on the sparrow, circle again, starting at 6. You notice we do that a lot. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know. Big 6. What's coming next? He watches too. Walk the scale. Okay. See how it's all numbers? When you think numbers, right? Alright. Now we're doing the 2 from the circle. Remember when you go from 6 to 2? He watches me. You know, when you get ready to go to the chorus, you fill in with the 2 because we're ready to go to 5. I sing because. Remember that? Once again, A flat major, F sharp. You notice once you get in a song, once you get to a certain number, the same chords come up again for that number. I'm happy. 1 chord again, all in the bass. Then to the 2 again from the circle. I sing because. Now, what I do this time? When I went to there, I put an E on the bottom, right? Since I'm on F sharp, I would have made an F sharp out of it. I'm free. Circle from 6 again. Alright, this time, instead of the major 7th, we went a real old school. We took that major 7th and moved it over to the E to make it dominant. Alright, 4 plus. G in the bass, G, B flat, D flat, E flat, E natural, the spare, 1 chord with A flat in the bass, 7, 3, 6, when I get to that, you know what we do. And I know, 1 chord, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1 again, right? He watches. Now when you get to 2, another thing you can do to dress it up if you want to toward the end, he watches. Since you're in D flat, you use all the black keys in D flat. So once you get to the 2, he watches. When you get to that 5, me. Alright, have fun with that. And what I'm getting you to do is to think numbers. When you think numbers, it gets so much easier than trying to play individual notes. So, what do you do to get this song easily? Learn the numbers well in D flat and the circle of fourths well in D flat, and this song will be so easy. And so many other songs, same thing over and over again. You want to start thinking of music in the same patterns. When you start thinking patterns and numbers, everything gets a whole lot easier. All right? It ain't rocket science. Don't just play, understand, and be a blessing to your church.